My sealed collection's been starting to grow, and having these empty walls back here, I've been kind of trying to find a way to display some of the cards while also making the room look a little bit more appealing. Luckily for me, my wife had been paying attention to some comments that I've been making and some things I've been talking about, and for my birthday recently, she actually picked me up some of these graded card display cases. And what she ended up picking up for me was these Display Vault Air card editions by Vaulted. I had run into these ads online, looked at them, and I liked the way that they kind of looked. And in this video, we're going to go over, do an overview of the product itself. We'll unbox it, we'll install it, and then I'll throw some cards in it, and then I'll give my overall thoughts at the end. All right, so you can pick up one of these for $49.99, or the way that I got it was a 5-pack for $225. So you save 25 bucks. They all come in this nice box. Get a simple instruction booklet, and then you get the hardware to mount it. Now, taking it out of the box, the first thing I do notice is this thing is super light. It's got this kind of rigid foam texture with these cutouts, and what these cutouts are for is when you have your card in, you can push on either end of it to kind of pop your card out. Also, up here in the corners, all 4 corners, you have where the hardware goes, which is kind of nice because when you mount it, then you're not going to be able to see how it's mounted. It's almost going to look like a floating display. It also has this really nice kind of carbon fiber texture look to it. Now, I will say the one thing that I don't want to say I'm worried about, but I can see happening over time is if you pull your cards in and out a lot, this foam could potentially start to get worn down and become an issue. Like I said, I'm not sure. I can't really comment on the longevity of the item itself yet because I haven't used it. I'm going to flip it over the back. The back side is also finished the same way as the front. You can see those mount holes. Pretty thin profile as well. Dimensions are 18.66 inches by 12.5 inches and 1.1 inches thick. All right, so a few things I'm grabbing to help me out is my impact right here. I mean, you can use a regular drill. I just don't know where my regular drill's at. It's probably kind of overkill to use that. I'm going to obviously a level so I can make sure the displays themselves are level at the top, and then I'm using this measuring tape. Damn. All right, so as you saw, that did take a little bit of effort to get my Gengar out. This is in one of those perfect fit PSA sleeves, so I don't know if maybe that's the reason. So I do have this Gyarados still throw in here without a sleeve on. Yeah, that comes out a lot better. Maybe I just put it in there a little too tight, which is definitely possible. So yeah, so putting whatever cards you put in here, you're probably not going to want to have them in a sleeve. As you can see, I think the seam of the sleeve is kind of catching on the foam, maybe, and making it a little bit more difficult to get out. All right, so as you can see, these displays definitely add a lot to the room now. Really glad I have them up. Overall, I think they're an awesome product. The one issue you saw that I ran into was the not being able to put it in there with the sleeve on, which I would prefer. Maybe that's just a one-off kind of thing. But either way, awesome product. Glad I have them. And then I'm definitely going to look into some more of the products they have. I know they have carrying cases. I know they have all kinds of other stuff. So I'm going to look into those, and maybe I'll try to review some of those as well and try them out. And if you guys want to see that, just let me know. Comment, consider liking and subscribing to the video. It's going to help me out a ton. Yeah, and that's it. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next video.